Hey, 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 I'm here a little bit. Still feeling like garbage, but that's okay. I figured what am I doing? I'm laying in bed, so might as well come down to the shop. Nobody else comes in here, so I'll never get anybody else sick, except for my little buddy. My little buddy's always with me. He decided to come down. He wanted to. Oh, no, 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 no. Dad dropped something down there. Let me see what it is. Oh, gracious. He's on cleanup duty. Oh, I don't even know what I dropped, bud. You're just best to stay out of there. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, you'd eat that. Sorry about that, guys. But this kind of fell. So we all know that Hamster likes to eat stuff. So I try to keep whatever I can off the floor. So let me go back over to the comments here. Now, oh my goodness, we've got a sea of blue in the chat. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We got the first one. Obviously, I don't know if he's back behind the wheel of his or if he's still bugging the heck out of Shannon. Not sure which one yet. But we got Mr. Andy. And Mr. Andy, don't worry, you're blue. It's okay. I got you. Sorry, guys. I'm going to be taking as much fluids as I can. Oh, I guess he doesn't want to come and say hi. Now he laid down. Patty Price. Hey, Patty. How are you? Hopefully all's all with you. And the lovely Miss Ann. And, of course, my little sister, Grace and Fire. You know, she's got one of the hardest jobs, much like me. I've been holding down my bed. She's been holding down her couch. Mm-hmm. So, I know. You're actually catching Procrastination Thursday live. She went and got her hair all ditted up yesterday. Oh, gracious. Mama's been her Uber. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. But so I think I'm on the upper end of this smorgasbord of bacterial blah that I had. Strep seems to be okay. Throat's still a little bit sore, but not too bad. Like if it was sore, I wouldn't be. If it was really sore, I wouldn't be here. But yeah, we'll pop in, and like I said to Jesse said last night, don't risk it, just rest. Well, really, I'm not doing a whole lot except for talking, and I do that anyways on a good day or a bad day. But I tell you what, I wasn't doing that on Sunday. I woke up Sunday morning and it was like somebody was putting red hot swords down my throat. Ooh. And anyways, they as far as we know, it was strep with COVID. And the last couple of days it's moved into my chest. They thought it may be starting to become pneumonia, but I do have puffers that if I need them, I use them. So I've actually been using those the last couple of days, and it's made a heck of a difference. So, and all that on top of you know, I don't think it's any secret that, Miss Ann and Cherie and I been chatting about different liver functions, and um, it usually you think of, if you have liver issues, you're a drinker. Cherie, Miss Ann, and I debunked that. Very, very social, if any. It's just something we don't do. We don't drink a whole lot here. Never have. Actually, even as a teenager, really. Now, I have some friends that should be having some liver issues that don't. But like I said to them, they've pickled their livers, and they're the same age as me. If I have one a month, two a month. Now, at the Sugar Shack last week, I had a few, sure. But you also wear it off as fast, and the food. Folks, I should have recorded him making this and put it in Leanne's pies of whatever. I don't know what it is. I'm not in the collab. Pies of whatever, because it was a venison pie. Oh my goodness. This man could sell these pies for a large amount of money, and they were in a little 9-inch pan. This was a big honking, well, it fed, we call Sugar Shack potatoes. It's just diced up potatoes cooked in a cast iron fire pan over wood heat. Hey, the Sugar Shack, you work hard, you play hard, you eat good. But you got to be able to do something, because you can't make any money on it. And like I say, hopefully this isn't the last weekend. I've been testing every day, praying that I can get over and do the Sugar Shack thing. Do the Sugar Shack thing this weekend, but I'm not going to put anybody, especially whenever there's some older people over there that tend to pop by. As long as I'm all good for the middle of April, I will record as a celebration this year. We're going to do a pig roast at the Sugar Shack after maple syrup's done. So about the middle of April. I'll make sure that I do some recording then. There's going to be, oh my goodness, at least 3 or 4 musical artists. It's going to be one that I'm probably just going to leave my GoPro going and get it downloading onto a computer through some kind of file. And then, of course, I wake up this morning. What do I see? We're getting an inch of snow tonight. The farmers are working the fields, folks. That's unheard of in this part of Canada. Like, we normally, we're not even the 1st of April yet. We normally have anywhere from 1 to 3 feet of snow still. Well, we have so many bushfires right now that they've put a complete fire ban on. And the Ontario government's considering doing that across the whole province. It is tinder dry in the bush. We were in there, and one of the pieces of equipment, sometimes the muffler gets a little hot. We shut her down. Won't even use it. because it's that dry in the bush. We took a shovel in there last weekend. No, I wasn't there last weekend. The weekend before. Took a shovel in and took a big hunk of dirt out, and there's that much moisture, which is less than an inch, and then it's dust. So if we're like that, you folks are like that. So definitely make sure that you guys watch your bush. We're very fortunate. Rob collects fire trucks. So he's already got a fire truck that's loaded in case we do have an outbreak. He'll be able to grab that fire truck and be on scene before we could even get the fire department to pick up the trucks at the halls. Anyways, let me go keep saying hello. We got Lila. Got Scratching Pete. Yeah, be nice if we could get Pete to come up whenever I'm in Toronto visiting Kevin and have like a family reunion, Pete. Still don't know the date yet, but Fairbrick Studio, we got Johnny Gillum Farms, who hit $3,000 this weekend. Happy birthday to you. Anyways, I sent him a really good thing on Instagram. I don't know if you folks saw it yet or not, but it's a gopher, and he just keeps screaming, "It's your birthday and it's March." I said, "Oh, I've got to send that to Johnny." Oh yeah, no troll's gonna. Excuse me, mister. Hey, that's bourbon. I got him trained well. Hank, get away from the bourbon. Back away from the bourbon. Oh my God. I want to choke a doodle. Holy doodles. If anybody's looking for a lazy truck driver, I'm available. Oh, man. I tried calling you a couple times, Randy, in your phone. I don't know if you just turned off international calling or what, but just goes beep, 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 beep. I can't even call you anymore. Unless that was a work phone and you had to give it back. Don't know. Fairbrick Studio. I know. I got a sea of blue today. Custom screen printing. G'day, Wayne. How are you? I think that's Wayne. I do believe so. I'm doing all right. I'm in about this high on some t-shirts that I have to have done by the end of the week, and I guarantee you it's the last one. I'm not a graphic designer. If you ain't got at least a JPEG, I'm not going to be able to do it. We've spent, my designer that I do have, she's good at like touch-ups and whatever else. She's a fantastic lady. Well, we both spent combined 15 hours on this logo already. And it's just because we don't do it, right? But of course, that's put everything else behind because, well, I can only say one because one person's made the comment, but those of you that I know I did have some of her stickers. Oh, well. But Miss Ann's mugs are in production now. So if you want a Miss Ann mug, send me an email, ramblingwiththebrooms@gmail.com. and I will get your mug off to you. And that is the new mug that Jesse designed. I know I just sent one out. I know I have a picture of it. I just don't know where. All photos. Just take me a minute, folks. Talk amongst yourselves. Go to the washroom fast. Make sure you do make it to the bathroom. Oh yeah, and these are now available as well. Come on. Oh, there we go. The Cruising Alaska mugs are available in twos or single. They're in full production, and it's great because the work's been coming in just at the right speed. Okay, I don't have a mug, but I do have the logo. So this is the logo that Jesse designed for Miss Anne, and obviously that's a coaster. I believe that went to Miss Anne. We could have given it to somebody else. I don't think I kept it. I don't know. English is not my first language right now. I'm just trying to get through life. But like I say, I can feel I'm getting a little bit better every day. But I just hate to see I don't like being sick. Like a lot of friends of mine have said, boy, you do it right. You don't do anything half-assed. I'm like, no, I don't. And it was a perfect recipe. So Tuesday night, last Tuesday at council, there was a resident there that was quite upset. So I was chatting to him to see, what we could maybe do a workaround or whatever. Well, it comes to find out that bozo had COVID and he came to council. So guess what? Bing! I got COVID. So then on Wednesday, I went into the office to talk to one of the girls in the office about doing the workaround. It turns out she had strep, and I was all over her office and, doing all that kind of stuff. Well, I picked up strep too. It was a perfect storm last week. And my lovely wife is now laying in bed. I think she tested negative again today, but she is sick as a dog. And of course, it'd be my fault. I just noticed something fell. Look at that. That's a cross member for up there. Hopefully it doesn't fall out of the ceiling. I'll be like, what's that nursery rhyme? Chicken Little. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. See, guys, this is what the meds do to you. Teenagers shouldn't be drinking unless that is a Canadian thing. Teenagers drinking. We're allowed to drink at 18 in Quebec, which is just across the river. 19 for Canada. So technically, yes, it's a teen thing. Yeah, age of majority, obviously it's 21 in the States, it's 19 in Ontario. Ontario, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland. As soon as you come out of mama's womb, you start drinking Screech. Oh, I know, Lila. I know. And I've been on pretty strong meds for almost 20 years. So, Miss, good afternoon. Being in Northeast, unable to stay. Wow, Robert, it's beautiful today. I will be taking my drone and going to just pull out my lawn chair and play with my drone this afternoon. It's that nice out. Now, I'll have my hoodie and that on, but what is it? It's +7, so we're coming up to 46, 45, 46. But anyway, it's supposed to be 55 this afternoon, so I'll take it. I was talking to, oh my goodness, Amy, living in abundance life. She's in Oklahoma, and we were warmer than what they were yesterday. Now, maybe not Johnny and them, but where she is, she's I believe the western side of Oklahoma. I appreciate that. So it was 64 here yesterday, and she said it only got to like 58 there. So I can't go anywhere. It's like I'm being locked in jail. Well, technically we can now. Even Debbie at the hospital, if she tests positive for COVID, she's mandated. Well, if she can, she does have sick leave, so, but they don't want them using their sick leave for COVID. Like, can you imagine? Yes, Debbie doesn't work on the floor with the elderly, but she does x-ray them. And the brains from Toronto say, yeah, that's okay. You can go in and work on grandma. Grandma who's just hanging on to life, gets COVID. We all know what's going to happen to grandma. It's a screwed up society, but it is something that is going to be here, and it is. I had COVID 2 years ago, and I was down and out for 2 weeks, in bed, couldn't move. This here, really, it was only 2 days that were like bang. So it's almost like it was a really, 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 really bad cold. Head cold, chest cold together for 2 days. And headaches. Oh my goodness, headaches. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. There's 16 folks in here. Okay? Not many people. Oh, I appreciate the thumbs up and the share out. Much, much, much appreciated. We help each other grow. We go to great spots together. But please, it's a PSA. Your animals during this eclipse, close all your blinds in the house and keep your animals inside from 1 to 4. That's when the eclipse will be happening, and it will do damage to your animals. That's no fake news, folks. A lot of people forget about their little fur babies. They look at the eclipse. Their eyes are very sensitive. They will do permanent damage. So remember, if you can, we can't, our cattle will be outside. Fortunately, hopefully they don't look up. That's all we can do. I do have friends that will be bringing all their cattle inside the barns. We're not fortunate enough, we don't have that big a barn. Well, I say we as royal we, but Robin, them, they don't have a barn that big. So actually, we just have a lean-to that they can get out of the weather. But yeah, please, 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 please look after your fur babies. Close your blinds. And whenever I was saying that to Debbie, she's like, "Oh my God, I didn't even put one and one together." I'm like, no, most people don't. So again, close your blinds, take your puppies out, or your whatever you got, your chickens, whatever you got living in your house. Take them out, go to the washroom at 1, lock up the house, because they're attracted. The eclipse sends off some kind of energy. So they're attracted to look. And that's why they're trying to get all humans to get these glasses. I myself will not be getting glasses. I will go have a man nap. Just saying. And I know somebody that will go have an old lady nap. That's if she hasn't got the kids going. Who else have we got here? Said hi to everybody so far. There's Jesse. Hey, Jesse. Creekside Maples. Tony. Hey, hey, hey. Good old Tony. And I saw this morning that Tony and them, they just finished. Well, they're not even finished building their house. But Tony better build himself an ark, because they're getting a lot of rain, folks. They're under a rain warning. Right from pretty much the Quebec border straight through to the Nova Scotia border. And from Hamilton, the most northern city, straight down to Woodstock, Fredericton, in around where Tony and them are. So they're going to be wet. That's why Tony's in here, because he could be floating down the hill. Should have put pontoons on that. Make that a houseboat, Tony. Just saying. But anyways, welcome. Much appreciate you guys stopping by. And yeah, even if your fur babies are outside, put a tarp over their lean-to or clip them to their homes. Yeah. Well, Robert, Tony likes to put a swing on. He's a little different. He changes things up, but that's okay. and that's it, folks. Tony and them, they're swamped, and they probably got double the amount of snow we did. I was chatting last Sunday morning with a a new lady that we met actually just lives past Remy. She lives up, I could say the town. I think there's only Tony in here that would know where it is, but she's the Dalhousie side of Charlotte. Like, go figure. And so I got to say, folks, she does live in paradise, where she can walk out her back door and flag down a fisherman and get lobster right away from the boat. That's the only place down there other than PEI that I've actually bought lobster straight off a boat. I might be a little biased, but it's the best lobster there is. Between that and Nova Scotia. I do like PEI's lobster too, so I'm going to say that whole little region right there. Those little red crustaceans. You can tell it's springtime, folks, and we haven't had lobster in a while. That's what Moses did in the wilderness. Washed his burn. Amen, Tony. My compost pile only had about 2 inches of wet layer on top. Normally, yeah. Robert, it is so dry here. Like, we don't even have remnants of snow. There's no puddles. Usually there's like today, if I do feel up to it, and I may go out and just put like 5 layers on and sweat this out. And I might try to, I didn't think it was soft enough, or I didn't think it was soft yet, and I backed onto the front lawn, and I sunk the truck about this deep and made ruts. Of course, my children laugh at me and drive by, so I guess old Dad will go out and fix his own mistakes. Although I believe the last 4 years I've fixed their mistakes. I don't know. Who else? Yes, Lila. Mugs. And since Jesse's here, hey, Jamie. Cynthia, all the way from New Zealand. Netherlands. We appreciate you. Don't matter where you're from, but I do appreciate you. And I know it is late there. Hey, Troy. There you go. Johnny and them were 55 yesterday. Oh, wow, I'm only 10 minutes behind. That's not bad. I can make that up. There's the Bud Files. Loretta and Jason off grid. There are other friends that are coming with us. As we sail down the sea. Can't wait. Again, never wish your life away. But darn, I wish that was coming this weekend. Actually, no, I don't. I wouldn't want to sail like this. But, hey, Big Matt. What's going on, buddy? All of mine will be in the barn. Yeah. Absolutely. As much as you can keep them out. Yep. Keep all the fur babies in. And it's just something that, hey, Kev, what's up, buddy? Got Tuber Chat. We got Tiffany. Was that Tiffany that I saw in there? Yeah, Tiffany as well. Welcome. She's another one that's probably going to be awful damp. Because they are supposed to get a ton of water. Thank you, Kevin. You didn't have to do that, but I do appreciate you. We're almost up to, I looked this morning, almost up to 30 members. I got to really start doing some, I got to get ahead, and starting next week, I'm going to start shouting everybody out again, and I do appreciate it. I had one of those rough spells again this winter, and hopefully we're all bad. We're better, and blah 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 blah. And remind me, folks, stick around. The hat I was going to give away last week, it's right here. We're going to be giving away another hat today. Well, we're going to give away the hat that was supposed to go last week. Oh, you know what? I'm even going to double it up. I haven't decided yet. I might do two giveaways. A Miss Ann mug, because we got to show the love to Miss Ann. And the hat. Or I might do it as just one grand prize at the end. I'm not sure. Cora Phelps, another lady who's coming on the ship. Guys, if you're not coming on the ship, you're in the minority. We're going to have a blast. Just saying. And I got talking to Ben's Over Acres. I didn't get talking to them, but I got talking to Terry, and everything's going wonderful. And there was a couple of questions that I had asked. Is there going to be bowling? That was Jerry. I don't see Jerry in here. But yes, there is. There is still 2 bowling lanes there. It's in the arcade. Anyways, we'll be able to do all that, and I'll have as we get closer, Jesse and I'll do like blow up maps. This is where you will board the ship, and but whenever you signed up, they sent you packages that it says explore the ship. Go over them, folks. If you got questions, it's a lot easier to ask them now than to be pressured at the last minute asking. And shoot me a message, shoot me an email. And like I said, I know folks that are going a couple for 1,800, and I know I know others that got a suite that are going for $8,000. It's all what you want. It depends on if you want alcohol, if you want Starbucks package, if you want priority boarding, which does give you breakfast in bed, although you got to get up and let the guy in your room in the mornings. But I tell you what, folks, there's nothing better than throwing on a bathing suit or pair of shorts and going out on your balcony and having a fresh Danish and fruit and a coffee. Don't forget about the fresh squeezed orange juice. NCL is one of the only ones that still have fresh squeezed orange juice that they don't charge a premium for. I asked, it was in the main dining room, our first sea day with the other cruise line that I went with this winter. They asked if I wanted orange juice or fresh squeezed. I said, well, there's no option. I want fresh squeezed orange juice, thank you. I'm in the Caribbean. $6. I'm like, pardon? I said, you asked me, you didn't tell me there was a fee. Oh yes, you got to pay for the fresh squeezed stuff. I'm like, again, why I love my NCL. And we did have a couple people that worked with Debbie. Actually, one's a firefighter with us, and the wife works with Debbie. they had to back out. Her nephew decided to get married that weekend. I said, I think I'd be telling them. So they got their cruise first. So like she said, it's a down payment. They got all their money back, and their cruise first, they're going to use to go in the Caribbean next winter. So they're not out anything. And it goes to pay for their upcoming cruise in the Caribbean. And they think that they're actually going to go on the Encore in the Caribbean. So I'm like, well, let me know how the Encore is in the Caribbean, and I'll let you know how it is in Alaska. I think I'm all caught up, folks. I ain't got one of them. Randy, you are so full of you know what? Let me just say poo. You have, if you ain't got one, your wife took it, because I sent you one. Anything new from Glenda on hotels? Well, other than the Marriott is where I think quite a few of us are going to be staying. Again, it's got a lounge, it's got a lobby, it's got security. It's a 4 to 5 star. Once you start going down in price, your stars go down. And I really, really hate. I've been asking other cruisers, because now that I've started up my other channel and I'm starting to put cruising content, I'm actually getting some cruising channels following me. So shout out to you guys if you watch this on the replay. Don't forget, if you're new to my channel, watching it on the replay, subscribe. Lazy Days Ahead's going to pay for it. Don't worry about it. Tell you what, don't hit the subscribe twice. Hit it 3 times. He'll pay all 3 times. Yeah. So right now, we're still waiting to have. Did you? No, Jesse. The only thing that I did see is it had pulp. So did it come out of a box? I don't know. But with the schmutz in the NCL one, you know it was fresh squeezed, because it still has the pulp, like that. Yeah, you know, it's a good stuff. It's still a little. Yeah, well, and that's the only one that we've had a firm commitment from. It seems like one guy is like pricing. How do I say this? One guy seems to be pricing for like 5 different hotels. So Glenda was trying to call around and get prices and kept getting the same guy. She's like, do you book for everybody? He's like, yes. So, yeah. Oh, and we've already talked about that, Jess. We know that. And we're just, I don't want to send people to a yucky place, okay? I did think that I found a perfect one, but for every 2 rooms, you had 1 bathroom. You had to share with your neighbor if you knew them or not. I'm too old for that. If I was 20, sure. But, no, I ain't sharing no bathroom. Hey, my wife's lucky if I let her use the washroom. It's the other way around. Rebel at Heart. Hey, Kel. What's going on, girl? Hopefully all is well with you. I wouldn't have paid the extra price unless I feed see. Well, and Jose, who used to bring my breakfast, he's only the runner. They and I called hotels directly. Yeah, exactly. And that's what Glenda and I were laughing at, is she got on, she was doing a deep dive, and she was calling these people with their local numbers, and the same guy was picking up. Don't know what they got going on in Seattle, but what hotels have shared bathrooms? I'll send them to you, Jesse. Glenda and I looked at them. I think they might be, oh my God, what do you call them? Not respite. They call it a hotel, but whenever I see shared bathrooms, bidet or not, because I might like mine a little warmer than you like your water, and we'd be playing with water all the time. Not gonna work. I've used one of those since I was in the Army. Exactly. But don't forget, Seattle, I'm learning. I'm wondering, should we have not? Anyways, I'm sure it's going to be fine. It's just the Marriott is going to be about $300 a night. And, the single people that are coming, if they join up with like a friend, it's only $150 each a night. So again, I'm not planning your vacation. I'm just giving you suggestions and helping you, and we're trying to do the legwork for everybody and trying to get people special deals. That's all that's happening. I will put up the invite. Jesse, if you want to come up, you're more than welcome. And Glenda, if you want to come up, and it don't matter if you're holding down a couch. We know that you're not feeling well. It's totally fine. Bed and breakfast. Yeah, they're actually, you know what? I didn't. While I'm holding down my bed this afternoon, I'll have a look at B&Bs. And you know what, folks? You could always rent an Airbnb. And then there's another, I don't know if it's only in Canada or if it's in the US as well, but is it BOGO? No, not BOGO. There's a new app that's now taking over Airbnb. I believe it may be only Canada. I'm not sure if it's in the US or not. I'll send Lori a message. She might. We're actually in the township. We've actually ran into some issues with Airbnbs and whatever. Hey, Ann, how are you? Is it Virgo? I don't know. What's taking over Airbnb? She'll send me a message. But it is something fine, just hot. You don't live around here then, Ann. I'm going to have to say you don't even live around the U.S. from the sounds of my friends. Where are you from? You don't have to give us specific. Oh, you're running back and forth with hatchlings. Cool. Posey? No, it's not that, Jess. It's like Virgo. I think Tiffany might have it right. Verbo. I've only heard it once, so I know it was it round? As long as Lori's not busy. So, my graphic designer, this is the 2 weeks that we've had as a collective. Verbo, that's it. Is in the US. Okay, so we'll check Verbo out as well. And you never know, like folks, are see, look at old Santa Claus knows all. And I don't have. Do I have it printed out yet? So I've got a new cup that I'm doing, and it's kind of, it's in honor of one of my good friends. He's got a long white beard. I know it narrows it down to about 4, but I'm trying to see where she sent that to. So Lori, who's been doing my graphic design, she's a professional photographer. Plus, she is. Hey, Rainy. Rain Ridge. Just saw them go up. Howdy. But she likes to play around with graphic design and all that. Well, so the two of us, she's been doing my designing, and then I pay her. Well, 2 weeks ago, her mom passed. 9 weeks ago, her dad passed. It says you're not connected. So yeah, 9 weeks ago, her dad passed. 2 weeks ago, her mom passed. And it's not like it was a heartbreak. They've been divorced for 30 years. He decided that, anyways, that's the way cookies crumble. Anyways, she's not feeling well. She went to the Heart Institute for just a simple procedure to see. Well, the main artery to the right side of her heart. I see you now. You silly gopher. I'll call you up in a sec. Was 79% blocked. So they had to stint it. Well, they put her into a full heart attack on the table. So she's like, if anybody tells you that they don't know they're having a heart attack, they're full of it. She said it hurt like the almighty. And I'm like, wow. So yeah, that's been our couple weeks. And then I've been sick. And yeah, so we're about a week behind right now. But let me pull up my sister.
Hey, hey,
Hi, hi sister.
hey.
How's your shoulder?
It's doing pretty good. My personal Uber, aka my mother, is going to be get me to get a little bit, or kind of come get me so I can go to PT here in about a half an hour. So I can't stay too long,
You
but
know,
yeah. So it's going good. It's just I wish it was done as of a month ago.
you know, I know. Just don't rush it because you know yourself.
Oh,
You,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Everybody's reminding me you cannot pick up anything heavier than a can of soda. And I'm
I
going,
know.
really?
But
Really?
just think, by the time canning season comes, you can putter around and fart around in the garden. You're going to be able to plant stuff and move around, and that's going to actually help strengthen your shoulder.
Unfortunately, very limited to that. We're get,
Really?
we're getting ready to clear the freezer out because I've got everything kind of going. Uh,
Yeah.
and thank goodness for a freeze dryer. I think this year might be a freeze dryer year more than a canning. But I will be making the salsas and the spaghetti sauces probably in the winter. So we're gonna try to clear the freezer out and then throw everything in
Wow.
the freezer. Yeah, it's about an 8-month recovery is what they told me. They said by November.
Oh my God. I
Yeah.
didn't. I thought you had told me that it was like an 8 week thing, not an 8 month thing.
That's in the well, they said 4 to 8 weeks in the sling. I'll get to come out of it maybe next week. No, wait a minute. Don't listen to my Glenda math.
No,
Maybe
no, no. You're using chicken math again. I'm
I
gonna bust
know,
you.
I know. I tried telling my PT lady I was gonna be out of my sling as of tomorrow. This was last week because I did my little math and she asked me, she said, have you taken any medications today? And I said, no.
Come here. Yes,
No,
you
I
heard
was dead
Glenda.
serious. I'm like, I'm coming out of the sling next
Come
week. No. So anyhow, don't listen to my math. But
here.
um see here. So the 8th of
your
April.
buddy heard. Your buddy heard your voice.
Hanky! Hi Hank. There's our boy. Hi Hank. Hi baby. So anyhow, but I can start driving maybe second week in April, maybe. But I'll have to start local because it hurts.
I was gonna say, like, I know, you know, it. I've had my independence ripped from me as well whenever I had my neck operation, and
Yeah,
not and not that I would ever not that like I'd ever jump in the vehicle and just go for a drive,
yeah.
but that runs through your head the
It
entire
does.
time.
It does because I'm looking at
Oh,
my car
geez, I'd like
going,
to go for a drive now, but
yeah,
I wouldn't have done it last week before the surgery, but I want to do it
right.
now. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
go
There
ahead,
are just
input.
things that I just sit back and I go, okay. And God bless my mother for having to put up with me. I'm a horrible passenger. Horrible, horrible. So my mom's a saint having to put up with me.
It,
So,
yeah,
it's what it is. But this was about a 7-year journey to get this done. And so I always say put your oxygen mask on and first before you take care of somebody else. And that's what I did. I just went through some providers that I had to find one that said, yeah. And when I went in, he after he got done with my surgery, he went out and talked to my mom and Sir Grace and said, she needed that surgery a long time ago. So don't ever give up. If you're battling something, keep going forward. But I had the top shoulder surgeon in my region. Everybody and their brother told me, "You do realize who your doctor is?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, my insurance said I could have him." And even the day that I checked in for the procedure, "You do realize you have the top one." Hey, Wanda, I can barely read the chat. So if I'm getting you in
Yep.
my
That's
bifocal.
why I put it up. I figured that you wouldn't be able to.
Well, I don't even see the chat on this because I don't have it up. So hello to everybody that I have totally missed. I promise I'm not ignoring. I just don't have the chat up, and I'm one-handed right now. So kind of,
One-handed Betty.
one-handed Betty, one-handed Betty. But it is going really good, and I'm feeling good. Getting stronger every day. So that's
And
the main thing.
are you doing the proper job of holding the couch down?
Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, this couch, one of the things that I learned about my furniture is it likes to float. It like goes up to the ceiling, and somebody had to sign up for the job. Might as well be me, right?
Exactly.
I got nothing else to do. I'll just keep the furniture down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how's my brother in disguise doing?
Oh my gosh, he's doing really good. And let me just say, it is humbling when the caregiver has to get help from the care recipient. And he's doing amazing.
We all knew he would.
He is. He really is. And I keep going, "Okay, I need help with this darn thing," or "I need help with that darn thing." And he's like, "I'm here. I'm in it, ready to go."
That's
So,
awesome.
and I'm making
That's
sure
awesome.
he sits and puts his feet up too, because I don't want him overdoing anything. I want him
Well,
right too.
exactly. Exactly. That's the last thing you need is, for something to go raw that way. And you're, oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, no,
It
that
would
that's
be
not
your luck.
yeah, right. I mean, although thankfully I have one of my kids locally, so if something were to happen,
That's true.
and my mother is local, so it makes it nice. I can just pick up
Yeah.
the phone, go, "Hey, mama needs help,"
Yeah.
or "Your daughter needs
Yeah.
help."
Yeah. I
So
need I need some I need some family.
yeah, and I don't ask for help very often. That's a thing that I need to get better at. I don't like asking for help, but here lately,
See, we have nobody here, so it's Debbie
Mhm.
and I.
Yeah,
So, and obviously the kids are, they're really good.
yeah,
As much as I want to hang them sometimes,
yeah. I hear that.
it is what it is.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
still good. They're still good
Oh
kids. They're
yeah,
respectful outside of the house, and that's the way we raised them. To be
yeah.
smart asses at home
Yep,
and respectful out.
yep, and hardworking too. I mean, I have to say that about all of mine.
Yeah.
I've got 3 kids, so yeah, they all are amazing. Each and every one of them. They're so different. So
So it's funny because I saw something yesterday. It was like I don't know if I sent it to you or if I just sent it to Debbie, but it said something like uh, which one of your children would buy a Jeep, take the top off, and go 20 mile an hour over the speed limit with their foot hanging out the door? Yes, that's your
the
second
the ba-
child.
oh, I'd say the baby.
See, ours is second.
Ours is the baby. Yeah, he used to kind of scare the bejeebies out of me.
Yeah, see, our baby, he's our military boy, so
Oh,
he's
okay. Okay. Yeah, my what see now if you turn that around and said 20 miles under the speed limit, that would be our middle child.
oh hell no.
Our middle
No,
child. I'm like, hit the gas,
not
hit
here.
the gas.
Yeah, no, 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 not here. My that 20 mile under would be our first,
Oh, okay.
and our middle, well, I always called it right from get-go, I called her my spirited child.
Oh. Well, now our my middle is spirited too, and is very, very smart. Like to the point where I'm not going to give off his age, but he's very, very, very young. And he's getting ready to earn his master's degree. And then he goes,
Yes,
I'm going to take a year off and I'm going to go for my PhD just because. And I'm like, just because you're crazy smart, dude.
exactly.
So
Exactly. He is such an amazing,
yeah,
for his age and where he is in life. And,
yeah, he
it's just,
really, he
Mama's
blows.
got to heal for that one.
Yeah, yeah, he blows my mind. He's an educator, and he's also a professor on loan as well, is what they call it whenever you teach college classes in the high school. They're a professor on loan. So he's doing that. And so very, very good. Takes a heart to work in the education system.
Oh,
So I mean
we
that's
know. Yeah. So Anne just said that she subbed to you, Glenda.
oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Don't
I really can't see the chat at all. So
No, and that's why I'm
thank
as soon
you.
as I see it, Wanda said sending prayers for speedy recovery, Glenda.
Oh, thank you.
And Jesse shared your link
Thank you. And I got my hair did. If you go to my mom's page, you'll see me in the chair.
in the chair.
So
Yeah.
there you go. It's all cut off. I had about 3 inches taken off yesterday.
Oh wow.
I mortified my mother. I said, I'm going to chop it
It
all off.
still it still
It's still,
looks as long though.
yeah, the
Like
Cry
it
Dreamer is another channel, and he was at my house. And he
yes.
looked at me and he said the same thing. He goes, it doesn't look like you had much taken off. And I went, 3 inches. 3 inches. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, Jesse, I don't know if you have him in your repertoire, but if you have the Cry Dreamer,
Yes.
if you could share his link, what an incredible individual! And I'll just let Glenda kind of give a quick synopsis of who
Absolutely.
and why. And
Absolutely. So I dropped a short, Jesse, yesterday. So his link is in that short if that helps. Um, I actually know the Cry Dreamer on a very personal note. We are local to each other. He was at my house yesterday, like that local. He is a man of God who lives with MS, and he has autism as well. He lately he's been doing different races. Mostly he's going to start looking at the virtual end because of the MS. Sometimes it's really hard for him to walk, but he is sharing that journey. A very much a inspirational person, even like in person. If you knew him, even in person, you see what he just like you sit back and you're going, "Are you for real? You are so inspirational." So what you see on his channel, I mean, it's the real deal. And to watch him do those races, even virtually, blows my mind because of what MS has done to him. But he is not letting it define who he is. He's letting God define that. And he is very much an overcomer. Um, just all around a good human being. All around.
that's him.
Yep. That's the
Okay,
Cry Dreamer.
I'll share
Yeah. Yeah. He is
it.
just amazing. So, the fact that I get to know him on a personal note, and Sir Grace knows him as much better than me. They're actually friends. Um, it means he's a really cool guy. So definitely go check it out. Go watch his videos. Um, and if you like his content, subscribe to him and let him know, that Glenda sent you. That would just make his day. So, and he's gonna go live. I'm trying to convince him to do it with me, um, to show him how to do it. So I'm hoping he'll go live soon.
Oh, absolutely. So there, Jesse just shared it.
Thank you, Jesse. I
Um,
appreciate it.
and okay, Lila, you have a great day.
Bye,
Thank you
Ella.
for stopping by. Um, it's not going to be a long one today. We'll do the giveaway. Um, Jesse, can you queue up the random picker, nose picker, or whatever?
Well, now hang on a second. Nose picker. Hang on.
Yeah, I want to see how you're gonna pick. Yeah, how you gonna do that?
That's about as close as it gets. I mean, limitation.
It's that far away.
It's so close.
Sir Grace, come here.
Come pick my nose. That's one for you.
That's
my nose is itchy. Come pick my nose.
Yeah, look at Lila. Crap, I forgot the giveaway. I'll stay.
Oh yeah, stay for the giveaway. You've got to, Lila.
Oh man.
Oh, the things you can do with an arm brace or lack thereof.
I was gonna say the lack thereof is more of a statement than.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Oh, that hurt, but it was worth it. Oh.
I'm trying not to be so jittery, so I'm sorry if my camera is jittery.
Yeah,
well, a little still.
So
there.
What we're gonna do is we'll do one grand prize.
Okay.
So you'll get a Miss Ann mug and you'll get my hat.
Okay, hang on a second before you do that. We got to advertise properly. Hang on.
Now, how the? Okay, there you go.
There we go. For one of these.
Now, quick, go before the couch goes up to the ceiling. Go
I
sit
know.
down.
I was trying to catch it. There we go. Okay, wait a minute. I feel like this is in my face. There we go. There. See? For one of these.
Yep.
Now, I don't have a Miss Andale mug, so I ain't got one of them. But I got a cool, spiffy hat. And it fits big heads like mine.
Now, actually, I will give you a choice. You can either have this little fella.
Oh, that's cute. I can barely. Let me.
Yeah.
Again.
Hang on. Let me go like this.
Okay.
So there's this little fella or the Miss Ann mug. Your choice. I just happen to have him sitting around. Let me exit out of here. Hello. No, that's not what I wanted to do.
There we go.
That's what I wanted to do. See? Thank goodness I have somebody that knows what he's doing down below. Thank you, sir. Don't shake your head at me.
Is he shaking his head?
You're getting. Oh, I'm getting a what? I'm getting a what for? Oh yeah, now he's even slapping his head at me. I don't know.
What?
I know. And you know, he's so well paid.
I mean, goodness.
Stop it. If I croak, it's your fault. Oh.
I'll tell you though, some of those hashtags are really hard when you're like using one finger to punch it into the keyboard. That I want the grand prize. Man, you really got to want that prize. Type that thing in, right?
Well, and last Saturday he was all over the board.
Yeah. I messed up a few times. I'm like, okay, I got to redo this. And then I'm like, oh, I got to redo it again.
Yeah. Well, I was starting to come down and not feel the best, so I was just kind of laying in bed. And yeah, last week was actually a good week. I won on one of the cruising channels. I won $50.
Oh my goodness!
He was doing a giveaway for his 1,000th.
Oh wow!
So Bill, I won $50 on Bill's channel, and then I won the toaster on Jesse and Lisa's channel.
I saw that. Congratulations.
Well, you know what that's going to do? That's going to go down to the unfinished part over behind me. And whenever one of my children move out, hey, there's a new housewarming gift from Jesse and Lisa.
That's a good way of doing that. Yeah, I like that. That's awesome.
Why
And then
not?
you'll go over to their house and go, listen, I want some toast. I know you get a toaster in here.
Yeah,
Get
you
the toaster out.
darn right. Yeah, I know you got a toaster.
Have you seen the video? I mean, because we have adult children. Have you seen the video where the mom and dad goes to the adult kid's house, flips on all the lights, opens up the toothpaste, spreads it all over the kitchen sink? These
Oh,
parents doing this to the kids. You
I
know,
will be doing that. And I
I
said that. I sent it to Debbie, and I'm like, first one. I
yeah,
am doing this. I am going to take all the laundry out
yes,
of the closet, throw it on the floor.
yes.
Toilet paper is going to go everywhere.
Take some toilet paper home with you because
Yep.
you know they come to your house and they raid your pantry and things.
Oh,
Take
and I
toilet paper.
will be going through their freezer and oh yeah.
So I didn't have the heart the couple of times that I've my middle child, the one that is graduating, he is renovating a house. So I haven't had the heart to do it to the house that they're in because they're renovating, but it's coming.
Mama be a coming. Yep.
It's coming. And then I'm gonna take all the foaming hand soap and then just kind of pump it a few times in the sink and just leave the foam there.
Yeah. Jesse, you gotta do it off your phone. It came that you put it underneath mine.
Uh-oh.
Because you're in here, so it picked you up as me.
Uh-oh.
And I will, yes, as long as your country can accept packages, I will ship it to you.
Okay.
Oh, Jesse, what are you doing, brother? Now he's really got me confused.
Can't tell. Oh, okay.
Thank
There we
you.
go.
Oh,
Now
no.
we're back.
I'm not sure what he's up to.
Good.
He's given me, oh, wow. I'm confused. So I did have an issue. You only have to enter once. And if you haven't put it in already, you just hit 3. You didn't hit hashtag. So make sure. Oh, there you go. You fixed it. Perfect. Yeah, I think everybody else has been okay.
I opened up the chat. I see what Lila said. Use magic markers on the walls. See, now that would be my oldest kid's house. And then I'm going to go, the cat did it. So that way she knows she's the Picasso.
Well,
that actually happened.
That is my middle child.
That was my oldest. But my oldest is an artist. So it makes sense now that, we're an adult now, but yeah. when the markers went down the wall, the cat was the artist. And I did not know I had a Picasso. I should have called the news channel and said,
maybe it was Glenda that
No, it was the kitty cat. And
No. You're not reading. Jesse just put here. I'm not entering, Scott. So it was you that went to enter, but it went under Rambling with the Brooms and not Glenda. Now we got it straight, Jesse. I appreciate you, brother.
Oh, okay.
I don't care what I normally say.
All good.
Yes, well, and that's it, Jesse. If you want anything I make, if you want it, let me know, and obviously you get it. It just happens to work like that. Me, Jesse, I've never won. What are you talking about, Lila? You win here, you win Jesse's, you win all over, girl. Yeah, exactly. And this is not me typing. And it's not Glenda typing either.
No, because I only got one hand, and the hand I've got is holding on to my phone. So I'm just barely like,
Yeah.
all right, I could use a new hat and a mug. That's what Tiffany said.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Like,
Well, and poor Tiffany wins all the time on Jesse's. And unfortunately, you know what you got to do, Tiffany? You got to go across the border and find yourself the closest UPS store, get your stuff shipped into there. Then you win everything.
absolutely. Absolutely. Well, are we ready to draw?
I believe so.
All
Yes, because
right.
an hour and a half. We're gonna call it an hour and a half live today because I could feel my voice already starting to. All right, so so long as everybody's in, we'll give it another minute, and then Jesse, you can go ahead and pull the button, push the button.
All
There
right.
we go.
Who's gonna win? Woohoo! Yay!
Susie.
Is it Suzanne or Suzanne? I always say the wrong name.
Suzanne Goulet is what we
Suzanne.
say
All right.
with a French
Congratulations.
accent, but
Ooh, okay. Okay. Congratulations. Congratulations.
can you send me your address, ramblingwithbrooms@gmail.com? I think I might have it. Actually, where's my book?
And these are really comfortable hats. Just saying.
I know.
They are seriously good quality.
Shout out to Oklahoma because
Mhm.
that's where the hats were made.
Very good quality.
And they are. I'm just trying to look. I think I sent her something. Nope. Nope. No, I know you didn't win a hat, but I thought you had won. Thank you, Jesse. Where did Glenda go? Glenda hit the wrong button. I lost my sister. So, yeah. Oh, there she be back. One-fingered bandit.
Yeah, just don't push the buttons with your thumb. That's what happens.
Exactly. Okay, Lila, you have a great day. And you're supposed to have some lake effect snow. Enjoy it. Why am I getting messages? Oh no. Now my wife's down. She just tested positive.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, you guys need to get better soon.
I'm going to sleep down in the shop. Hank, can I borrow your bed with you, bud? Actually, where'd you go? Oh. He ain't going to give up his bed.
Oh, look at him.
He's got it all. He's just done one of his...
He's done.
his let me fix my bed for me.
Yeah, he's done that denning thing.
Hank, what are you into?
Aw.
What are you doing? Oh, you sleeping? I saw it.
Aw.
I saw it. Did I show you my bourbon last week?
Yeah, you showed it to me. I think that's awesome.
I can't believe. So, do you normally strain it and then put it into like bottles for good?
Yeah. No, I don't strain my bourbon.
Quite a bit of quite a bit of schmutz in there.
That's the vanilla beans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would not strain that out. I put the whole beans in. It makes the best bourbon vanilla ice cream. And you've got that ice cream maker.
I
It
know.
is
I
really,
really should try to run a batch.
yeah.
Okay,
So,
and thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you.
oh, and I'm looking at my time. My Uber is going to be showing up here in a few minutes. So I better.
Well, that's fine.
Yes. So everybody have a wonderful day. And I will catch you next time. So I'll
All
head
right.
out now.
You
Bye.
take care, Glenda.
Thanks. Bye.
And she be gone. All right, folks. Well, so Suzanne, if you could send me, you might have already, but if not, send me your. I've got. Oh, you know what? Let's do a love raid. We have 16 people, and Mike from Fowler Family Farms just came live. Literally now, let's visit the goats. So why don't we go show Mike and Tanya a love raid? I haven't been able to do a love raid to those two individuals. They will be also on the ship with us. I'm telling you what, folks, if you're not on this ship, don't know what well, I could say something, but I'll drop the link. And thank you. I did. I just got it, Suzie. Let me. Now, Jesse will probably beat me to it. No, that's their family fun one. Come on. Jesse, I'm having a hard time. Fowler Family Fam. There we go. Oh, look at that. All right, so let's go over and throw his chat full of hearts and tell him that Scott sent you. All right, folks. I wish we could go longer, but yes, it is Mike with a Y. Exactly. I wish I could go longer. It's just I'm not able to yet. So, anyways, you guys go have fun. Tomorrow, I'll see. I have an idea for a show. We'll see if it pans out or not. And if it does, there, actually, Jesse just put the exact link. You just have to press it there now. So you go over, show Mike and Tanya some love, and we will see you tomorrow night. Take care, folks. Toodles!